This presentation explores the importance of word study in spelling and literacy instruction. It highlights current research, effective instructional strategies, and practical classroom resources that teachers can use to strengthen spelling and support overall literacy development. This slide introduces the topic of word study and spelling. Spelling is defined as the ability to encode words accurately, which is a crucial skill for both reading and writing. It is not only about memorization, but also about developing an understanding of language patterns. Strong spelling skills support writing fluency and contribute to overall literacy success. This overview sets the foundation for the research and strategies that follow. This slide presents a summary of research findings that inform best practices in spelling instruction. The research emphasizes meaningful, student-centered instruction, highlights the connection between spelling and writing development, and underscores the importance of teacher scaffolding. When taken together, these studies demonstrate that effective spelling instruction is both evidence-based and student-focused, with an emphasis on active learning. This slide synthesizes findings across multiple research studies. The consistent themes include motivation, engagement, and explicit instruction. Another key connection is that spelling does not function as an isolated skill. Instead, it is deeply linked to reading comprehension and writing quality. Teachers' instructional methods, particularly how they structure and deliver lessons, are equally as important as the content itself. This reinforces the idea that effective instruction requires both thoughtful pedagogy and strong content knowledge. This slide introduces three strategies that are especially effective in spelling instruction. First, student participation in word study fosters ownership and increases engagement. Second, goal setting and self-monitoring encourage students to take responsibility for their progress while tracking growth over time. Third, peer collaboration provides students with opportunities to learn from one another, practice editing skills, and strengthen their spelling knowledge in authentic context. Together, these strategies can create a supportive and interactive learning environment. This slide highlights instructional resources that support spelling and word study. Interactive spelling websites provide engaging, self-paced practice. Graphic organizers and semantic webs help students visualize relationships between words and ideas. Word walls and anchor charts reinforce patterns visually, making it easier for students to recall and apply spelling knowledge. Each of these resources enhances instruction by making spelling visible, interactive, and accessible. This slide focuses on the importance of motivation and student ownership. When students feel that their learning is personalized, they are more invested in spelling. For example, individual word lists or personalized word walls help students take responsibility for their growth. Portfolios can also allow them to track progress over time, and flexible assessment options enable students to demonstrate their learning in ways that are meaningful to them. These practices cultivate autonomy and increase student motivation. Besides the role of scaffolding and goal setting in spelling instruction. Teachers scaffold learning by modeling each stage of the writing process, from planning to revising. By setting specific goals, such as including details or using evidence, students are guided toward measurable improvement. Structured peer and teacher feedback ensures that progress is monitored and supported consistently. Scaffolding and goal setting provide clarity and structure, helping students achieve greater literacy success. In this slide, we address how word study and spelling develop across grade levels. In kindergarten and first grade, the focus is on phonemic awareness and basic word level work. In second and third grade, instruction should balance word study with comprehension. In grades 4 through 6, students move toward higher order comprehension and critical questioning. Small group instruction at all levels is particularly effective because it allows teachers to meet the students where they are developmentally, and it provides more targeted support. I'm going to explain why word study plays a critical role in literacy development. Strong spelling skills support fluency in both reading and writing, which enables students to focus on content and ideas rather than decoding. Word study also builds vocabulary and comprehension, which makes it a cornerstone of academic success. This reinforces the need to view spelling as a meaningful and integral part of literacy instruction. This is on how to adapt word study for diverse learners. So English language learners may benefit from visual supports, repeated exposure to patterns, and opportunities to hear words in context, while students with learning differences often require multi-sensory strategies such as tracing letters or manipulating letter tiles. Now, small group lessons allow teachers to provide individualized feedback and support. These approaches ensure that all students can engage meaningfully in word study regardless of their starting point. Here are some practical classroom examples. Word sorts, whether closed or open, allow students to analyze and generalize patterns. Multi-sensory activities such as sand trays, magnetic letters, and digital applications reinforce learning through multiple modalities. Peer collaboration gives students opportunities to discuss spelling patterns and apply them in authentic writing tasks. These practices make word study engaging and interactive while supporting deeper understanding. It emphasizes the importance of assessment in guiding instruction. Formative assessments, such as quick word sorts or spelling journals, provide insights into student understanding. Rubrics and checklists help both teachers and students monitor progress and clarify expectations. These tools ensure that instruction is responsive and targeted, which helps students move from recognizing patterns to applying them independently in writing. We reinforce the central message of the presentation. Spelling instruction is most powerful when it's meaningful, engaging, and connected to reading and writing tasks. When instruction is grounded in evidence-based strategies, students not only improve their spelling, but also become more fluent readers and writers. This highlights the importance of integrating spelling into the broader context of literacy instruction. Here are a few guided questions that may have been asked among the presentation. How can spelling instruction be meaningful and engaging? How can spelling connect directly to writing tasks? And how can word study be adapted for struggling readers and ELLs? Provides the scholarly references that inform the content of this presentation. This includes peer-reviewed studies and articles that address effective spelling instruction. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.